I guess I had been in Texas for about 4 months or so, having moved down here from a small town in Indiana. Was playing a pickup basketball game, and I was moving right and decided I would cut to the left. And when I did that, most of my body went left, but my knee, it decided to go right. And I ended up tearing my ACL. Scheduled surgery, and the surgery was scheduled for December 22nd. And that's relevant, see, because my deductible was $1,500. So I had to pay that. And then after you have surgery for something like that, you start therapy. Well, therapy started after January 1st, which happens to be the day that my deductible reset. So I had the $1,500 expense in 91 and the $1,500 expense in 92. Had I read my insurance, I could have delayed the surgery 9 days and saved myself all that money. But that was a lot of money then. It's a lot of money now, and I didn't have it. And truth be told, I'm not even sure I ever actually paid for everything in 92. But stuff like that is going to come up. The older you get, the more responsibilities you're going to get, and the more likely it is things are going to come up. Another story, just a few years ago, my oldest daughter, we bought her a little car, a Honda Accord. She called it the Golden Nugget because it was gold. And she had that car for maybe 2 weeks and had a fender bender. Did some damage to the other person's car. Our deductible goes up. Our insurance premium goes up. And then 4 weeks later, she has another fender bender. This time it's in a parking lot. The car that she hit was actually parked. So we offered to pay for the damage to the other car, and I paid for that. Now, my daughter actually paid me back for that, which I thought was kind of cool. But fast forward 2 years, she calls me up, says, "Father, my car's not running right." I said, "All right, well, just bring it on home. We'll deal with it tomorrow," because it's late at night or something. She says, "I can't." I said, "Why?" She said, "Because it died in the middle of the road." Yeah, it definitely not running right. So I said, "Where are you?" Luckily, it was only like 3 minutes away. Drove down there, saw there she was sitting there in the middle of the road, flashers on. "All right, you steer it. We'll push it into the parking lot." I called AAA, tell them to go get the car, take it to the mechanic, see what's going on. Mechanic calls me next day. "Yeah, that engine's shot." "All right. I need dollar figures, dude." It's like $2,000, which is almost as much as I paid for the car in the first place. So, well, that's not happening. So she was headed to college in a few months, and so we went ahead and just got her a nicer car. We had planned on getting her a nicer car anyway, but not quite that early. And unfortunately for us, it wasn't our it wasn't our timing that was relevant. It was the Honda's timing. So everything worked out okay the second time around. Heck, it worked out okay the first time around. But had I been able, more financially savvy, as it were, to plan for these things and to actually develop a decent budget and do some serious financial planning, I would be better off today than I am now. But coulda, shoulda, woulda, I guess. Anyway, the goal at the end of the day is to plan for these contingencies, hope they don't come up too much, and then at the end of the day, have a little bit of money left over. So I hope that's the case with you when you get older. Bye.